Alright, what's going on, guys? Afflicted Gamer here, back with another Division video. It's Friday. You know what that means. The vendors have reset. I will be going from place to place, easy checkpoint to checkpoint, to find out what the best items are for sale this week in the Division. So if the video is helpful in any way, shape, or form, please drop it a like. It's very much appreciated, and it does help the channel grow. If you're new to the channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing for more Division content. I do put these out every single Friday to save you guys the time, the trouble, and effort of finding out what's for sale all over the map. So, the hub, don't forget, the blueprints are across all of your characters now, so this is the only place you will ever have to double check. But it's not like you're not going to come down here at some point anyways. Other than that, every other place will be the same for me as you. So let's find out what is for sale down here. Electronics mask and gloves. Most likely there are some attachments, maybe some gear mods, and there will be 2 weapons. So apparently I own whatever they are selling this week completely. Exotics this week. The pecan, 15% damage to targets out of cover. That is a max roll right there at 15%. Destructive, sustained pecan. I would absolutely, I'm going to actually buy this myself and reroll sustained for something else. That is perfect. 21% enemy armor damage, determined, swift, and destructive. Again, very, very good. I would reroll off swift for something else. By the way, me saying the pecan's perfect, personal preference, but that is a very good pecan. Cassidy, 312% stagger, unforgiving, capable, and boomstick. If you're running the double Cassidys, I would get rid of capable, but either way, that is a good Cassidy. Centurion, expert, competent, decent as well. Historian has 162% headshot damage, swift, talented, and history repeats. Not that special. Alright, we're going to skim through the rest of the weapons and gear. Not too bad of a vector. Use it for PvE if you reroll off Swift. Destructive, fierce, capable there. Nope. Headshot damage is too low on the SVD. Now gear, especially with classified being out and more coming, I will just quickly scroll through this. Not too bad. I have a chest piece there. Very good specialized backpack. I would reroll burn resist for ammo capacity. I would pick this up for sure. Striker backpack. Not too bad. If you don't mind stability, you could reroll the firearms number for something else. Lone Star. We're going to keep going through these. Those are good tactician knee pads. Absolutely, I would pick these up for sure. Good armor, skill power, and 1230 electronics damage to elites. Very good tactician knee pads this week. Not too bad of a firearms mod with 2,944 skill power on it. And other than that, that's it for downstairs. Alright, let's keep going. Gear vendor, 2 items for sale. First up is a prototype electronics mod, superior damage to elites. Pick a few of these up if you need them. I'm actually going to do it while I'm here. And on top of that, there's a prototype firearms mod for sale here. 251 firearms with 3% skill haste, which is middle tier, but I'm going to grab a few because my crafting luck sucks. A chest piece for sale here, which is pretty good. Armor rolls a bit on the low side, but other than that, 1253 firearms, 11% exotic damage resilience, which you can reroll off for health or skill haste, 5% enemy armor damage, and 54% ammo capacity in the minor slot. And safe house, man oh man, again, this week we have a really good extended mag, 120% mag size again, 3% crit hit chance, and 5.1% rate of fire. Pick a bunch of these up and throw them on your weapon. I'm going to do it while I'm here, so I don't forget.
Nice doing business with you.
You too. Alright, down at the Grindhouse safe house, for those of you that do not have a lightweight M4, there's one for sale here, 22% enemy armor damage, unforgiving, dominant, and skilled. I would obviously reroll off dominant for something else, and you would have yourself a pretty decent PvE lightweight M4.
See you around.
Okay, at the West 39th Street DZ checkpoint, that is it for the safe houses this week in the division, which is kind of sad. Let's hope the Dark Zone gives us some better items. First up, Prototype Performance Mod with 2% Pulse critical hit chance on it. So for those of you that like to stack up your crit chance, I would pick a few of these up if you don't have them already. Alright, at the DZ03 safe room, there is a Police M4 for sale here. Honestly, I would take a look at this thing, especially if you have the credits to waste. 23% enemy armor damage, responsive, competent, and intense. Given that intense is in the free slot, you can reroll it away for anything else of your choosing, or keep it as is. Either way, I would consider picking this thing up for sure. 31st Street, she's got a few items for sale here. First up, Tactical Super 90. 331% stagger, destructive, adept, and deadly. I would literally just keep that as is and use it with Lone Star. Refresh Mask, 1270 stamina with over 9,000 skill power and 9% damage to elites. And even though it's not a max roll, 3.5% turret damage. So if you don't already have a 4%, I would pick a few of these up if you like to use your turret.
That's fine. Someone else will want this.
Probably. At the East 40th Street DZ checkpoint, first up, LVOA-C, 23% enemy armor damage, dominant, destructive, and deadlier on it. Clearly reroll off dominant for anything else of your choosing, and you have a great LVOA-C. Next up, there is a Firearms Mod for sale here. I'm not going to leave this one in the description, but if you need one and you're desperate, it's got over 3,000 health. Pick it up if you want to. 239 firearms, not the greatest, but the LVOA-C, absolutely pick that thing up. There's a Prototype Firearms Mod for sale here. 263 firearms with over 3,000 health. Absolutely grab a few of these if you don't have better ones or the blueprint to craft them up.
You're not gonna find a lot of other options for this
For
stuff.
sale here, first up, Striker's Backpack. 1253 firearms, over 12,000 health, and disrupt resist in the minor. Honestly, I would just re-roll off the disrupt for ammo capacity, personal preference for the backpack. And you could take a look at this Tactician holster. It's not the greatest, but 1259 firearms, 1245 electronics. Stamina, not that important at the moment, so it's fine. And there is over 7,000 health. So if you're looking to complete your build with Tacticians and you needed a holster, you could pick this up for now until you find a better one. Next up is this Reclaimer Mask, 1238 firearms, 4% crit chance, and 9% damage to elites. I would pick that up for sure, at least until we get the classified stuff. And there is also a Crest backpack, 1218 firearms, kind of middle tier there, but 8% critical hit damage and 48% ammo capacity in the minors. So I would definitely take a look at that if you need to finish off a Crest build. Here, it's not the greatest, but by far not the worst. 981 armor, not too bad. 1128 firearms, which you can reroll because it's got 1241 stamina, 1222 electronics, and over 8,000 health as the major attributes. So if you don't already have a better Nimble holster, I would pick this up, reroll the firearms number, and you're good to go.
You're not gonna find a lot of
The 09 safe room. This was by far not the greatest week in the division for a vendor reset, but the LVOA-C, the lightweight M4, there were a few decent things to pick up. So anyways, before I show you guys the last item for sale here, hopefully again you'll drop a like on the video if it was helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form. Consider subscribing to the channel if you are new for more division content. The stream times for me to be live here on YouTube are at the end of the video, and you can follow me on Twitter at AfflictedGamer. The last item of the week is an Alpha Bridge backpack, 1241 electronics, almost 30,000 health, and then bleed resist in the minor. You could reroll that off for ammo capacity or keep it as is, change it up however you want. Either way, it is a good backpack, and sadly, that is the last item for this week. Anyways, guys, hopefully the video was helpful. Let me know what you think in the thoughts and comments below, and I will see you guys very soon in the next video.
This is the shit you need.
She is so damn mouthy. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.